Oh my God! This woman. So what is it that I do? I help people dream big, move towards their dreams, and reclaim their confidence. I wasn't always this confident. I wasn't always confident enough to just speak like this in front of a camera. When I was in school, I was the one doing everything perfect. I was the perfect student. I got good degrees in all subjects. I did everything to a T. I was on paper the good friend, the one that nobody could compete with, you know. And all of this seems to be good. Seems to be good from the outside, you know. Yeah, I was doing very well in school and I had a lot of friends. But in reality, I wasn't confident. I wasn't confident in myself. I didn't have self-confidence. My confidence was reliant on the good grades, on the good work I did, on all the work that was right. All the work I did that was right, that was acknowledged by the teachers and by all the authorities and all the people who knew what was right, who knew what to do. But it was never reliant on myself, on my own opinions, on my own actions, on my own initiatives. So during school life, there are all these teachers, all these authorities, all these people with good intentions, seeming to, you know better or know which way to go, know how to do things, know how to do it. And they do, because they're there to teach us how to do math and how to read and etc. But I was never taught in school how to follow my own intuition, how to follow my own thoughts, how to make decisions for myself, how to trust that, okay, I can make a decision of authority, of personal authority. I was never taught that personal authority was a thing, that I had to, after school, go out into my life and suddenly decide for myself, okay, which way is the right way to go? What thing would be the next right step? What am I meant to do? Nobody was telling me what is right or what is wrong. I've been used to that, to having someone always tell me, this is the way. If you want to get the good grades, if you want to get the acknowledgement, if you want to be good, you have to do like this and this and this. And so I stepped out of school. Good grades, good vibes, everything was good. Also inside me, I didn't know that anything was wrong until I began to think about, okay, what do I want from now? What am I supposed to do from now? The truth is, I wasn't in tune with the why I'd been doing all the things I had done in school. I wasn't in tune with my personal why. Why do I want to have the good grades? Why do I want to do everything to a T? Why do I want to be a good student? Why do I want to go in that direction that everyone tells me? I didn't know, because there was probably no why at the moment. It was just something that was placed on me, like I have to want to do this because something, I can get a job or whatever in the future. But when I left the school system, I was standing there with okay, yeah, well, I guess I want a job, but which job? And I started to question, do I really want that job actually? Do I really want that job? And why did I want that? Why did I think I wanted that? Because nobody had been asking me to reflect upon, okay, what is it that I really want to do in my life? And what are the skills, what are the abilities that I need to build up in order to get to that point? So in school, I might have built up a lot of skills for all kinds of things that would not lead me to the thing that I personally want to. But I couldn't do anything about it then, because back then I didn't know what I personally wanted to. At least not consciously. Subconsciously I might have. And so when I started to reflect upon what is it that I really want to do, what is it that I want to experience in this life, suddenly nobody around me was able to tell me, okay, Liva, then you gotta have the good grades in this subject, in this skill set. Nobody knew. I had to find out myself, and damn, that was scary. I tell you, I was so confused in my head, and I was so scared of making any decisions, because what if I failed? What if it was not right? What if it was not the right way to go, the right step, the right decision? What would happen? I didn't know, because I'd never done anything that wasn't the right decision. And I'd always had someone telling me, this is the right way, and I would go that way. Okay, super good, no worries. Now I'm like, okay, all ways are open, and I don't know what the right way is. Fuck. Somehow I've ended up sitting here feeling confident. Anyways, regardless. And it's because I found the tools, or the tools found me. Maybe it was a bit of a back and forth. I found the tools that could help me build the confidence in myself, to connect with my inner core, my essence, my heart. The people around me who had been going through the same and could give me pieces of advice and say, hey, Oliva, you are doing well enough. You're doing really great, and you can make no mistakes. You can make no mistakes. And that was a hard truth for me to swallow. I can make no mistakes. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean no mistakes? Of course I can make mistakes. And yeah, we can make mistakes, but I can do nothing wrong. I stumble into essential oils. Those have been, I cannot tell you how helpful they have been in accelerating my inner trust and my fire and my passions, my creativity, leading me to do things with more courage, to dare to speak up, to find my voice, to suddenly feel confident out of nowhere. They always have been magical supporters for me. I'm invested in mentors, people who was a step further than I was, because I figured, okay, I want to be like those people who have confidence in themselves. I figured out I want to be kind of like that person over there. And then I reached out to that person, or found people similar to that person who had already embodied those skill sets that I also wanted to emulate. And I let them teach me those skills that I figured, okay, I need these skills to become that kind of person. I started step by step to make one little decision at a time for myself. One little decision, one little new decision, one little courageous, scary decision. I decided to do an education in energetic clearing crafts, energetic healing. Damn, that was also scary. What are people going to think of me? What kind of person do I need to become if I do healing, if I do energetic work? I don't want to be like a lonely witch in the woods or something. But I made the choice because something in me felt like that was the way. I did a lot of energetic clearings on myself and had other people do it on me too. And bit by bit, all of those layers and people that I had been listening to and following and trusting with good intentions still. It was with good intentions. I'm not saying anything bad about people here. We're all just doing the best we can. But I started to sort out, clear away all the things that wasn't aligned for me, all the things I didn't need. And I felt lighter and lighter, more and more in tune with myself, more and more confident. And I'm here to help you do the same. I'm here to help you reclaim, reestablish the connection to your inner fire, to your core, to your self-confidence, to your self-worth, the confidence and worth that makes you look at yourself in the mirror and be like, oh my God, this woman, this man, this being is stunning, amazing, awesome. I think I'm in love. Do you know what I mean? And we're allowed to do that. A big part of this game is also the confidence game. It's also allowing ourselves to be stunning, allowing ourselves to think that I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am freaking badass, and to not be ashamed of it. And you can start in the mirror. You can start, nobody Nobody has to know that you're doing it. Standing in front of the mirror, complimenting yourself. You can absolutely start there. And then at one point you might be comfortable enough to say it out loud in a post like this, just like I'm doing all over the internet. There will be many steps towards becoming your most confident, shiny, juicy self. And this is my invitation for you to start. Start to browse the internet for people who already has the skill sets that you desire, who knows about some tools that could be useful for you. Try out different tools, figure out what works for you, what supports you in feeling good in your body, in kind of being like, okay, maybe there's a little hope that I can actually get there, or that I can actually step onto that stage. Maybe there's a little hope. And if you feel compelled to know more about the tools that I personally use, the clearings, the essential oils, the tapping, the activations, the positive affirmations, then reach out to me. Reach out. I would be more than happy to chat with you, to help with you, to find out if I can support you, if my support, if my advice, if my knowledge is a match for your dreams. I'd love to help you find out what is my dreams. What am I dreaming of? What lights me up? What excites me? What makes me feel like a passionate pander? And I'd love to help you take a step towards it. And another step, and another step, and another step. So hit me up if this resonates with you. Or go find that person that you know, I'd love for that person to help me grow. Go do it. Tell yourself you can do it. Because you can. I trust you. I believe in you. My name is Liba. I am a personal growth mentor, clearings master, and an essential oil nerd. I'm here to inspire.